Hello, welcome back to another unboxing so soon. This watch, you already know what it is from the title of the video, but I was not planning on buying this today. This is a watch I've wanted for quite a while, and I'll get into the reasons of why I wanted it a little bit later on, but I was walking past the window of a jeweller's in my town, and I saw it in the window, and I thought, well, might as well have a look, go inside and see what it's like. And then for various reasons I ended up buying it, and I'll tell you about that in a little while. But yes, this is the Seiko Save the Ocean, a watch I've really wanted because of the blue dial. I really want to add a blue dial dive style watch to my collection, and wow, this is the one I'm going for. This is the place I actually got it from, Deacon's Jewelers in Swindon, and they're in Marlborough as well. But so anyway, oh, in the white box you get your European guarantee and instructions. Well, hopefully that counts, as we're not in the European Union anymore in the UK, but that's what you get in the white box. And then your instruction manual with multiple languages, so if you want to learn it in Mandarin, I think that's Mandarin, you can do that. But that was just shoved in the bottom of the white box in a little sleeve in there. Without further ado, let's get into the actual watch itself. So you can probably tell I'm not too knowledgeable on Seikos, but this watch box itself is slightly different to the normal Prospex watches, I believe. Don't quote me on that. And one of the reasons is because this is one of their, kind of limited Save the Ocean, Prospex Save the Ocean range. And here it is. This one, pretty sure, is the Save the Sharks. Let's see if it says anything in the manual. No, it doesn't. Oh, it might do here. Yeah, this is, I mean, one of the blue dials that I really like the look of. And the issue with blue dials is they can sometimes just be, I think the colours can be off, and it's completely a personal taste in different blues. But I really like this blue. And one of the reasons I bought this watch was because I went into the shop and an old school friend of mine worked there. And she said she can give me friends and family discount. And I couldn't say no. That was basically what sold it for me. I only wanted to go in to try it for the size, because in videos and pictures I was worried that this was a huge watch. And it looks large, and I think it wears large, but it's actually physically smaller than I was expecting, so had to go for it. But yeah, as you can see, this is the blue and slightly grey dial Prospex X diver to, what's that, 200 meters? Automatic watch. Gorgeous dial, isn't it? I really love that dial, and I'll see if I can zoom in for you. See if it will focus, but you can see the shark fin just there at the 8 o'clock, once the second hand's out of the way, the 8 o'clock indices, there you go. It's like a shark fin coming out of the waves. And the counterbalance for the second is also meant to look like, I think that's meant to look like a shark's tail or a fin. But yeah, don't quote me on everything I say about this watch, because I am so uneducated on Seikos. I spoke to a few people in watch groups, and I ended up going with this in the end. But I've already had it sized, so in the box you get your tags. So there's your Seiko Save the Ocean, and then your Prospex. Oh, bear with me, my cat's trying to escape. Alright, sorry about that, my cat was trying to jump out of a second floor window. And there's the other tags. So there you go. Yeah, diver's rating, nice. And then spare links. So I've obviously already had it sized to my wrist because I bought it in store. But let's get this out of the way and show you the watch itself, shall we? Comes on this pretty standard cushion. I've heard that some of the things that let down this watch, and you can tell because of the price point, is the stamped metal clasp and these over and under. Although this one's got pinched. But yeah, the stamped clasp, it's not the best in the world. Certainly not up to the standard of this with milled clasps, but you know, it does the job, and this is a lot cheaper of a watch. So there you go. And I'll probably swap this bracelet out for maybe a rubber or a silicone strap, maybe even put it on a NATO. I think they're 20mm lug to lug. Not sure, but we'll have a look. Anyway, this is the watch. There's a side profile, and you can tell it's really thick. I'm not going to quote any of the sizings because I don't know. I'll put them down in the description box. But there's the side profile, and there's the crown, obviously. Is this a screw down crown? Or is it a pull? Nope, it's a screw down crown. Yep, there you go. Which is what diving watches prefer. There you go. And then winding action is nice. Is it hacking as well? So, yep, hacking. So it stops a second. I believe, yeah, I've just gone all the way to the time, but one punch in should also be the date, but I'm not going to change that. So let's screw the crown down. Is that screwing it down? Yes, there we go. There's the back of it. Oh, it's got some plastic on. Let me just get rid of that. Ooh. Wow, that's really stuck on there. Right, I've got the plastic off so you can see the stamped case there. With a nice stamped, looks like an ocean and a shark's fin on that. Not sure if you can see it very well. Let me see if I can get it to focus. There we go. It also says, obviously, Seiko, limited edition, and then the model number. It's quite hard to get in without the reflections. There you go. But yeah, it is quite a hefty and chunky watch. So let's get it on the wrist. I have sized this for my just over 7-inch wrist. It's a very warm day, so my wrist is slightly expanded, but still a few bits of plastic. So it fits on the wrist really nicely. And as I said, I was worried about how large it wears. The video doesn't do it justice. Please excuse all the scratches from my cat. She is a rascal. But no, it wears really nice. It's quite thick. It's thicker than my Christopher Ward by just a fraction, but it's comfortable. I've heard the case design on these are just super comfortable on the wrist, and this weighs not much either. It's not titanium, but it feels like that sort of weight, if you know what I mean. And it just looks great. I love the blue on this, especially the dial as well. And this is a birthday present to myself, so couldn't say no. It's my birthday next month, but as I said, when I went in there and my old school friend offered me a discount, I couldn't say no, could I? But there it is. Got a few fingerprints on it already. Let's see if we can get them off. But yeah, this will look wonderful in the sun. I shall try and get some video footage of it in the sun. And I'll try and get a loom shot as well. Let's do that rotating bezel action. Oh. Ooh, crikey. Don't know if that camera's picking it up. It's quiet. It feels spongy, but not in a bad way. It doesn't have the pronounced clicking like my Christopher Ward Trident does, and it's a very smooth movement. It doesn't, you know, click. Obviously it clicks, but it doesn't feel quite so pronounced in the clicks like this does, and it's certainly not as loud. But then this watch is double the price of this one, so... But no, I'm very happy with it. Let's see if I can make this room dark and get a loom shot, shall we? Right, I can't get this room quite as dark as I would like. It is kind of the middle of the day, but let's do our best anyway. That is extremely bright. I mean, the room is quite light anyway, but that's a great loom. A little pip on the dial there, and then each indices. and on the all three hands. In fact, I thought it was just on the minute and hour, but yeah, very nice. I shall try and upload. Oh, there you go. That's a good angle for it. I'll try and upload some pictures of it in absolute darkness. That's a very good loom. I can't speak for how long it lasts because I've only just started charging it up, but yeah, it looks very good, doesn't it? Let's get it off. Yeah, look at that. Not bad at all. I think, again, at this price point, you can't expect it, but it would have been nice if the bezel, which I believe is just aluminium rather than ceramic, but it would have been nice if they were loomed. But of course, as I've mentioned before, this price point, you can't really, you know, expect too much. But the dial itself and the pip is a great loom. There you go. I'm trying to get it so that it's in the shadow, but I mean, that looks fantastic, doesn't it? Very nice. Anyway, just a quick unboxing. I do apologise I can't list off loads of amazing facts and figures about this watch, but I'm brand new to Seiko. This is my first ever Seiko. I hope I'm saying that right. And, you know, I just wanted to do an unboxing and just a quick view of it. So, again, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm not a watch YouTuber, so I'm doing the best I can. But thanks for watching anyway, and see you on the next one, if and whenever that is.